need it.
Have you never trimmed your pubes before?
And we are back for another episode of Just Yappin. Hope you guys like that first question.
Honestly, have you never?
I'm not gonna answer that.
That's crazy, dude.
Some things you keep private.
Some things are personal matters, not for the internet.
No, I had this problem with like.
I would tell you if I never trimmed my pubes.
I wouldn't ask you.
I think you'd know it. I think you'd be like,
no, I wouldn't know it. I wouldn't look, right? No, I had these young kids ask me like very personal questions, and I told them, I'm like, listen, there's some stuff you should just keep to yourself. They're like, shit, we already shared all that information with each other. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna share information with you.
That's crazy.
No.
You don't share every little thing with your friends?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
I don't talk to my friends about shit, dude. Just
know.
like football and fucking dumb shit.
Yeah, why express yourself, right?
Yeah, fuck it, dude.
No, I don't.
Keep it all bottled inside.
I don't mean
and then have a heart attack.
Me and Arvy have some intense conversations about religion.
People just assume that all we talk about is religion. I think we talk about more than just religion.
Who thinks that? Oh, you mean like things?
Yeah.
Oh.
He always says, oh, me and Arvy talk about religion. Like, I think he's talked about religion on every podcast episode.
Yeah.
No, but we haven't.
What?
We don't talk about religion every podcast episode.
You always bring it up, not me.
What's wrong with religion?
I'm just trying to get famous.
Jesus, repent.
I'm just trying to get famous. I don't really care about religion right now.
Oh, he sold out. He sold his soul to the devil.
Yeah, he would sell his soul to the devil.
And then fuck it.
They're like, hey, okay, fine, we'll give you a deal, but you have to cut your hair and shave your beard. He'd be like, fucking dumb.
He jokingly said, what if it become one of those
What's that
things
beeping noise?
Huh?
Nah.
Oh,
Someone didn't shut the fridge.
Oh, that's me.
Who got our prime?
That's the problem with this.
Arvy's angel of a wife fucking closer for me, dude.
That's crazy. All right, UFC. Went to UFC too with the location. Bindy did not. Because Bindy disappeared for 3 weeks.
Yeah, sorry, dude. My life is a fucking mess, dude.
I don't know if you listen to like.
I have the weight of the world on my shoulders right now, man. I might have to miss a podcast here. Fuck, sorry, man.
But he's back. So all you
I'm
guys,
back though. Thanks for having me.
All you guys that hated the episodes without him, he's back, right?
I appreciate all the hate without me.
If you
makes me feel good about myself.
The 3 episodes back, I gave you he's like 65, 40, well, 65, 45?
No, I was pretty high. I said like
65, 60% chance that he comes back. I'm like 88% or some number like that he's gone.
No.
He's gonna wrote you off.
I wrote you off.
I will fucking... I'll miss a few. That was like me when I had the job and shit. I'd call in sick all the time.
I call him sick here, man.
Fuck it, dude. You can't make everyone, man.
This guy called in sick on the podcast.
I called in sick 2-3 weeks in a row, dude.
We did call him.
And I wasn't even sick. That's the funny part.
I feel like one of the weeks you were sick.
Oh, yeah. The Ginger one. When I saw Ginger.
Yeah.
I was like, what's up, man? I was like, what's up?
You saw Ginger?
I drove by the theater.
Airport, landmark?
By the theater?
You saw him?
He was standing outside. I was driving. I just waved at him.
Because he was driving to drop stuff off while I left.
You know what? Jinder Mahal doesn't look that big in person, dude.
He's tall.
He's huge.
I feel like I could beat the shit out of him.
No. Hey,
listen. This guy's cha-cha trained, great colleague. Who knows what he
Jinder.
Dude, I would beat the fuck out of Jinder.
No, Jinder's huge.
No, fuck
dude,
him,
I have what's my
my
wingspan? I don't know. My wingspan's like I can reach.
And you would gas out too.
No, I can't. I can barely wrap my arm around him. And look, and I'm a
you
tall
try
guy.
to wrap your arms around.
Well, you should wrap your arms around him.
Like give him a hug. You know.
Was it in the back?
Like when you take like a buddy shot, like holding each other's shoulders.
A buddy shot.
It just sounds funny hearing you saying I couldn't wrap my arm around him. What are you doing?
He's a big boy, man.
He's your piggyback right? What's going on here?
Dude, I bet you I'd beat the shit out of him, dude.
You know what? You know what I think I can beat up?
Pound his face.
Everyone used to make fun of me for saying I can beat this person up is Ronda Rousey.
I would fucking murder Ronda.
And you know what? I got one step.
I would shit kick Ronda Rousey so bad.
I got one step closer today. I was standing in the Octagon ring, and Ronda Rousey never showed up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I swear
who's a weak one now?
we were talking to someone that said they could beat up someone today.
I could beat up Ronda Rousey. There's no woman in the world that I can't beat
Someone
up.
today?
It was like, I could beat up this person if I wanted to.
But the rumor in the hood's always...
Jinder Mahal.
The rumor in the hood was always Arvy wants to fight Ronda Rousey.
No way,
And I'm like, I can take her. And
Let's
they would
set it
laugh.
up, man.
And then, like, I got to a point where I had to draw...
She's not even that good. She sucks.
Forget how good she is. I had to, like, draw out and physically show people her real measurements. I'm like, she's, like, 135 pounds. This is her reach. This is her weight.
And she can't box or anything. She can only take you down.
Yeah, but she has to try to take me down.
Yeah, exactly. You just punch her in the face, dude.
No.
Slap her on the ass, tell her to make you a sandwich.
I think the only place this fight would ever happen is like somewhere in Russia. Me versus her in a cage, right?
Yeah, or India, Punjab, dude. Jalandhar.
I'm still trying to remember who said they should
Amritsar. We're live at the Golden Temple. Arvy versus Ronda Rousey. Oh, Ronda takes him down. She submits him in 30 seconds.
Can you imagine? That was that quick.
All of Punjab.
I wasn't ready. That's not fair.
Oh, wow.
That's not fair.
The head again, he'd be like, okay, Arvy, fucking shave your
You're
fucking
just
beard
busy as
and
now.
cut your hair. You lost to Ronda Rousey.
Wow.
You know when Ronda Rousey was coming up, everyone kept asking Floyd Mayweather like, do you think Ronda Rousey could beat you up? And he's like, I didn't even know who Ronda Rousey was. I thought it was Ronda Rousey. He's like, I thought it was a guy.
Ronda Rousey.
Well,
Ronda Rousey.
You know, there's always people named that. Like, who's that guy today? RDR? What was his actual
Reiner
name?
de Ritter, yeah.
right.
Yeah, like Derrida. Like, I don't know, is that
Show
one
you
name, two
something
names? They have
here.
names like that.
There's a clip of a basketball player, some woman, who said she was like at one point the greatest center in basketball, like at that current
Was
time.
Okay.
I
Was
don't
it
know if
Reggie Miller's sister?
No, it might have been Brittany
Cheryl
Griner. She's like, I'm better than DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
It's
Brittany
like,
Griner.
come on.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
are
fuck
not.
off. Women are so delusional. Women in
No, you can be
sports.
good at basketball. Like, you're
Yeah.
good against women. Don't say you're better than DeMarcus Cousins, who's like superstar at that.
He's not even
If a
superstar.
woman
No,
played a
that
one-on-one
couple
with
of years,
a-
he was going nuts. He was dropping like
Was he on the
40.
Kings at this point?
Yeah. Like, this was like when he was killing it.
Do you think if they were one-on-one, they couldn't?
No.
That wouldn't be a thing?
No.
Never, no chance.
There'll be jobbers
No
like
woman
me.
could beat a man in
No,
any
there'll be
sport.
jobbers like me. Like, if they played
No,
us,
dude, we
okay,
would be fucking LeBron James in the
I've seen you
WWE.
play basketball. She'll beat you one-on-one.
No, she won't, dude.
I'm not even
No,
gonna talk.
she
She probably
won't.
could be
Yeah,
one-on-one.
She won't beat me one-on-one, and I'll beat the shit out of Ronda Rousey.
Oh, that's the challenge. Both you, Ronda Rousey, and that person.
Brittany Griner.
Yeah. Come play
She looks
basketball.
like a dude. I'll give her that.
Oh, was she the one that got stuck in?
Is she the one that went to jail?
In
in Russia,
And they wouldn't let her out.
Trying
and
to-
Trump,
was it Brittany
Trump or
Griner
Biden or
that-
somebody
No,
got her
Biden got. Trump would have never got her out.
Right here. I don't know if you can hear this.
She's that confident in her abilities.
Yeah, I already seen this.
But she's
She's a
also
little delusional.
like the confidence BG, but
Fuck. All right, so how was UFC, man? You guys,
It was my first time seeing an Octagon. I thought it was cool.
You never been to UFC live?
No, and I remember
Wow.
saying, I was like,
Okay.
we went yesterday to the weigh-ins and shit, which was whatever. It was
Yeah.
a good experience. It's cool. It just happened really fast, and it was like just over. And they're like, all right, good night, guys. See you tomorrow. Like, oh,
Dude,
that's
this era of the UFC is so ass. The best era was my era, like 2005 to 2014.
You act like you act like we weren't
Anderson
alive.
Silva,
But you
You
guys
act like we
were-
weren't alive.
No, Forrest
You guys were
Griffin.
UFC fans.
I
at that
was.
point.
I feel like I watched
I
it.
probably was more of a fan then than I am now.
Dude, I went to fucking. I was telling this guy. I went
I just
to
didn't go to any.
the first UFC in Canada was in Montreal. GSP versus Matt Serra.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dude, I went to that one. It was the fucking craziest shit. I've
UFC
ever
100
seen.
was awesome.
I also think that
Yeah, and then I went to BJ Penn, George St. Pierre in Vegas.
That was a big
crazy.
deal. I remember that fight.
That was a crazy.
Yeah,
one, dude.
BJ Penn
We
was
snuck
yapping
in
at him, right?
into the
we
wing,
talked
into the
about that
back.
time. Like every time someone asked me, I'm like, it was the George St. Pierre era. Like that was the era.
That era
I
was
made the
nuts.
biggest fan.
George St. Pierre, Anderson Silva,
And
John Jones.
we just had Paul Lazenby. He's like he used to do MMA in Japan.
What's
stuff.
that Wolf?
Yeah.
That Wolf guy? Wolfinski?
Wolf of Wall Street?
No, the fighter, right? He was really good too.
I mean, like even like
Volkanovski?
yeah.
He's this era though. I'm talking about back
No, I
then.
don't think.
even like Anderson
I'm butchering the
Silva
guy's
and
name.
those guys. and stuff.
Anderson, Vanderlei,
Yeah,
Forrest
Krokop,
Griffin.
I know he was the only like
Krokop, Fedor,
that era.
Chuck
Frank
Liddell.
Mir.
Dude, the
Machida?
Chuck Liddell era was.
Machida, is he newer now?
No,
he was
Machida's
back then, right?
too.
Yeah, yeah.
When Chuck Liddell was like, Chuck Liddell
But
was
like
like
all
Hogan,
those names,
dude.
all those names I know. So like when you say someone new, like I don't know.
Who was
Yeah.
the
That's what I'm
dream
like, so
fight
I
at
used
that
to
And
be
time?
a
they
fan.
oversaturated the shit out of it now. Like there's a UFC every week. Back then there was a UFC once a month.
Rashad
You
Evans.
sound like one of those wrestling.
Evans was-
You sound like one of those wrestling fans who watch wrestling in the '70s.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was only you go to Madison Square Garden.
No,
and watch
I
show.
followed UFC more then too.
No, back then I did. When the first UFC,
And it was like new and hot. Now
Yeah.
it's kind of like established.
I remember when the first two UFC video games came out. That was like the coolest thing ever. Like I don't know how far deep they're in anymore, but I don't even care.
Thanks for this Hogan vape,
Yeah,
Justin.
shout out to Hulk Hogan,
Yeah.
brother.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
Hey yo, it's your boy the Wrestling Classic Justin here.
Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our other shows on the Wrestling Classic YouTube channel, like the TWC Show where me and Arvy talk everything wrestling, updates, new things, old things. We just talk about it all. Mount Rushmore's got you guys pretty mad. And if you haven't already, check out Just Yappin. We talk about a little bit more things about our own personalities outside of wrestling. A biker kicked my car. Arvy's doesn't take his kids to Disneyland. I don't know why. Check out Just Yappin. Check out the TWC Show. And also, if you haven't already, I'm in Arvy's garage, Rain City Toys garage. If you need toys, check out raincitytoys.com. Follow him on TikTok. Follow him on Instagram. He's trying to catch up to me. I don't think he's going to, but at least try to help him, like get him there a little bit. If you guys want loose toys, there's loose toys. If you guys want old school toys, new toys, AEW, WCW, Legends, all that stuff, CDs, magazines, raincitytoys.com. Like, comment, subscribe, engage with the YouTube channel. The more you guys engage, the bigger guests I get for casual conversations. And if you guys have been enjoying that series, you have to comment, you have to like, you gotta share it. Wrestling Classic YouTube channel, subscribe, like, comment, keep doing the thing, enjoy the rest of the show. Dig it!
How do you think Hogan would have done in like fucking MMA?
Not
dude?
good. He's a showman.
No, but and it's like he was 6'7", 300 pounds.
Doesn't matter
Like,
big or if you don't know how to fight, you don't know how to fight.
I mean, he can leg drop people and shit.
Why didn't you tell us how CM Punk did? In
He
UFC?
didn't do well. I'm trying to think of someone that would have done good. Like Brock.
Brock,
Brock, Kurt Angle would have ripped
Kurt Angle would
it.
have done good in his prime for sure when he's younger.
Who else?
Steve Blackman.
Rhea Ripley.
Those guys, I think, like Blackman, Dan Severn was a part of it in the early days.
Dan Severn, yeah.
Obviously, Shamrock was a part of it in the early days. Original UFC guy.
This goddamn flies back.
Matt Riddle was decent.
Did it. He was decent.
He was decent.
No,
in the UFC.
Riddle was pretty good. It's just that he had drug issues, right? I think.
No, he just smoked weed. He kept.
That's what I
getting caught
mean.
for weed.
Like, yeah, according to them.
But that's so
drug
dumb,
issues.
though. Like, fuck, man. It's
Well,
just
that's
weed.
weed wasn't legal then.
Even like Nick Diaz, like Nate Diaz, they got popped so many times for weed.
Yeah.
There's like some, because now like there's some like athletes at WWE they do hire that are like, they came from karate and stuff like that anyways, they might have done okay.
Yeah,
But I'm trying to think of like OGs that would have done like.
So if you had to say top, I don't know, maybe five might be hard, but let's just say top 5 greatest UFC fighters of all time. Who do you got?
Okay, so number 1, George St. Pierre, 100%.
Okay. Are you ranking or are you just?
Yeah, no, I'm ranking. Number 1,
Wow.
George St. Pierre.
I think he has more knowledge to actually do that.
listen,
I was the
would've
biggest
given him a
UFC
5.
fan of all time from like.
I know
04
you
to,
watched it
like,
a lot. I know you watched it a lot. So that's
There
what
was
I'm
a
asking
whole
you.
parlay wolf thing that went on.
Yeah,
briefly.
dude, I had like a business. I would give picks.
He used to get picks.
Yeah.
So I started this company. It's an online business, dude. I would give my picks for bets, and then people would pay me. So like the first couple events, I killed it, dude. And then people started paying me, and then I fucking lost every fucking fight.
But I remember it.
And my business went under. Dude, picking fights it's hard, man.
Okay, we're going to top 5.
But top 5, George St. Pierre, number 1, 100%. Yeah. Number 2, I would go Khabib. Number 3, I would go Anderson. Number 4, I would go John Jones because he's been popped for steroids so much. So that like basically cancels you out. Like if you get
But he still makes it top 5.
he's so because he's so fucking good,
Yeah.
man. And he didn't even need the roids. He's a fucking idiot, dude. He could have won without the roids. Like he's that good. And then 5 would be Fedor. That's my top 5.
Fedor,
Not a
I'm
McGregor
right
guy
there.
or anything? No?
Fedor, no,
Malenko.
Connor sucks.
But he only fought in the UFC once, right? Once or
Well,
twice.
Fedor never fought in the UFC. He just
I thought he fought his one final fight. In
no,
the
he
UFC.
fought in Pride, and then
yeah,
he was
Fedor.
supposed to come to UFC, but his management team wanted to like co-promote.
For
and-
some reason, I thought his final fight was in UFC.
was like, who's
But that guy in his prime was a fucking.
Yeah, I
I was
He
like,
was
who's the other
untouchable.
OG? It was Randy Couture, right?
He
Like,
probably
Randy
don't,
Couture
you probably
was
don't
good.
even Fedor.
You remember Fedor, the
he
Russian dude?
Yeah.
You just
the
think I
Russian.
know.
I do.
Last,
Actually,
Say his full name. Say his full
I
name.
don't know his fucking
Fedor
No, wait.
No, it's fine.
Come on, man. I was quizzing this
Mirko
guy.
Cro Cop was nuts.
Yeah.
Crow Cop because he did the crazy kicks. And then
You know
used to
what's
watch
crazy
YouTube
though?
videos
Like
of
so
kicks.
the
Yo, did Kimbo Slice fight in UFC?
yeah, he fought a few times. He lost.
I still remember the
He
days.
even got a win. He beat the
I
shit
remember
out
the
of
days
some
of
guy.
watching Kimbo Slice videos.
lost-
Dude, I remember that too, man.
And he was like backyard
Who
fighting
did,
and
who did he
shit.
lose to? The pink-haired guy, right? What was his name?
I can't remember that.
Yeah.
That wasn't in UFC though. That was in like some other one.
Oh yeah, the other fight.
But he beat a pretty decent guy in the UFC. Like fucking ragdolled him, dude. Kimbo was good, man.
So
he,
today-
he wasn't as shitty as everyone
No.
thinks.
Everyone thought he was like a backyard
He
fighter.
should have
and
went.
then
He should have
became-
went in the WWE.
He also became old. I think when he actually started fighting in the UFC, he also was older.
He was in like in his 40s.
Yeah, like he was older, and that does.
He
play a
died
part.
because of that. Like his heart couldn't keep up and shit. Dude.
He also did look like he took a lot of roids and shit. He was
Yeah.
jacked
Oh
with
yeah.
fucking
100%.
kills and shit.
dude.
But no, today was.
But he is black,
Today
so he
was
might
so
have
like
just been
today.
you don't have what about Gracie? You don't have Gracie up there?
No, fuck no, man.
Cormier?
None of the races.
Cormier's probably like top 10, I would say.
Rampage,
Gracie's
Rashad
too
Evans.
one dimensional. They would never be able to beat like a George St. Pierre. You know what I mean? Like
Chuck Liddell,
Chuck Liddell was good. He was probably in the top like 20.
Rampage.
Rampage was good too. Top 20, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, I got John Jones number 1. I think.
No, you can't. You can't rank him number 1 because he got busted for roids, man. That's
like you said, I think roids or not, I think he.
The best was like that.
Roids, yeah, but he still popped. So
John Jones and Brock Lesnar are tight, and then they're both just got busted for roids and shit, right? Like,
yeah, Brock Lesnar was a beast too, man. That era when Brock came in was so much fun, man.
Yeah.
what a wild person.
I still remember
Dude.
watching the first ever fight, Brock versus Frank Mir.
Frank Mir submitted him.
but-
I was going for Frank Mir because I was such a UFC homer.
Yeah.
But now if they fought again, I'd probably want Brock.
Well,
The best-
truthfully, I think the fight should have actually stopped in that first round, and Brock took him down, and he kept wheeling at him. Remember, they just didn't stop it.
No, he wasn't out though, and he came back and submitted him. No, fuck that.
But anyways, today was cool. It was the first time I ever seen UFC live.
UFC's good, but you want to go to like a pay per view. You want to go to Vegas.
We talked about that, and like I said,
Okay,
I
so
totally
from a guy who has no experience of attending a UFC fight, and
Yeah.
again, we were obviously fortunate and how we
Did
got to
RV
go.
say drop kick him?
Wrong guy. He's a dropkick guy.
I did
Come
not
on,
even
man.
say
I
that,
don't
though.
really make wrestling.
we didn't actually make
references.
any of them today.
Yeah.
Outside of the fact that like they should probably have like more elaborate entrances, and this would be more entertaining.
No, so Dana talked about that. He's like, I want the boxing. Like boxing was like they come out the tunnel.
Which is good. They do that. That's
Yeah.
fine. But also,
They
I'm not saying they need a stage. Just like some people like they shouldn't be allowed to pick their own music. Like one guy came out and his music was way too chill. I'm like,
No, I think Dana picks like for a lot of people, Dana picks the music. Dana's like the Vince McMahon man. He fucking oversees everything in that shit, dude.
but it was cool.
I don't know if he shouted.
And to be fair, like we saw a lot of fights where like random stuff happened. Like that Holland guy got kicked in the nuts, and like it stopped for like 3 minutes, and they were checking if he wanted to go or not because he got kicked in the nuts. And then they decided to keep going, and then he still lost.
What was better, Survivor Series in Vancouver or
This, they were louder.
Yeah?
I'll say it right
No,
now.
no,
They were
I mean
louder.
like from an entertainment point of view. Like were you?
I'm
what were you more-
immune to wrestling at this point. I
Yeah,
can't
you
lie.
fucking watch so much wrestling.
No, like going live too. Like I'm immune to and I was in the media box. I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
you've seen so many.
that
How
I'm
many
a-
live events do you think you've been to?
now
Or
since
like
since the wrestling class and before that probably
No, like all time.
all time then over 30.
Oh fuck, that's crazy, dude.
Counting live shows, Raw, SmackDowns,
House shows and
NXTs.
shit. Yeah.
And then if you want to talk about independent wrestling, like fucking over 100 shows probably. Like,
Yeah, well, if anyone cares what I have to say about UFC, it wasn't bad. I
Okay,
enjoyed it.
Thanks for that.
but like,
great
what
input
stood
there.
out to you? Like, give me like. The last fight was the fight in the crowd.
So again, like I was saying before, you guys totally cut me off. For a guy who's never been to
We just
UFC,
go off on our own shit. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck, Arvy, what's up?
yeah,
man?
I'm still sitting
How
here.
you
right?
doing? Fuck.
But for a guy who's never been, I was.
That was your
pretty-
first time too?
I've never been to UFC
Damn,
before,
man.
and like I said, we got.
Doesn't make us less of fans, Bindy.
Yeah.
We just decided not to go. We'll go.
no, I get it.
But the way we went, obviously, we got to do the whole experience on
experience.
location. We got front row seats.
Free
we
food,
free
free
food,
drinks.
hospitality.
What kind of food did they
Meet
have?
and greets.
The
The people we met
Rogers
to-
Arena food.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
you tell me, because you'll know better than me about current UFC. Were the people we met that didn't fight more popular than all the fighters?
The people we didn't
Like
meet.
Diego Lopez.
Yeah,
Luke
Diego
Lee.
Lopez is
Yeah,
a contender.
like I told you, I'm like Lopez.
like-
I know he's
Like,
a
are
big
those
deal.
guys more
A couple of the other people, truthfully, I couldn't even recognize. And one thing I realized,
Tatiana Suarez or some shit? She was
Suarez,
yeah,
yeah.
I don't
She's
know. But it was entertaining. The last
She's not a
thing-
bad fighter. You.
the huh?
What?
Is she a bad fighter?
That's just alright.
Okay, I don't know her. But the last two main events were a little bit dull, I would say. But I still watch some UFC, so I know usually when it's a 5-round fight, it's going to be a little slow. Guys are just trying to win per round. They're not trying to knock each other out.
Yeah.
But the up and coming fights, like the preliminaries and
the prelims are always
and
awesome.
before the main cards, the 3-round fights were unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like
Everyone was trying to
actually,
prove themselves.
I think leading up to every fight, till the main event, like the last two events, they were all knockouts, TKOs, or submissions.
Oh, that's
So everyone, there was like maybe one decision in 13. There was 13 fights today, so I think only 2 probably had like actual.
Is it
decision.
crazy when
Lots
there's
of
like
blood, lots of
when there's
war.
13 fights in the UFC? That's like not that bad. When there's 13 on like a WWE card, you're
No,
just like,
it
No,
was
today
long.
was kinda
man.
long.
It was long. Trust
Oh,
me.
was it?
It
Yeah,
felt
today was
really long.
long.
If
It
we
was
weren't
long.
sitting
and
upstairs,
you guys were there for the first fight.
yeah, we didn't watch
Damn.
like
We were there for 7 hours. The show because it started at 1 to fight.
the first
Yeah.
7 fights of the preliminaries. Not gonna lie, we were like eating, then watch, then go back to eating, then go watch, and then sometimes start watching on the TV.
Yeah, I was about to say, I
So,
watched on the TV
but
a
if
lot.
you there's no way you can sit there and watch all 13
At
fights.
one point, I joked with the
No,
people,
no.
like the people that were working there with on location,
Yeah.
like it's so crazy. I'm watching the TV and they're literally fighting, like right
And,
behind me.
and one thing I
Like I could just,
They're like fighting like asshole. Just turn around, man. I'm fucking dying.
I could literally turn around and look at the ring, but I'm watching this TV. Like,
and one thing I noticed now is you know, again, we all watch UFC during that earlier era as well too. A lot more roid monkeys, you know.
Yeah.
Guys,
the roid era was crazy, though, man.
So now,
like in Pride, they wrote in the contract, we don't test for steroids.
Yeah.
So they encouraged it, man.
There's a few promotions I don't.
Yeah.
But this newer generation, I feel like obviously a lot more younger kids going, and there's like scrawny little kids into UFC. It wasn't
There's
like
a lot of passionate younger.
there was a lot of that
kids there.
Affliction, Ed Hardy type of guys.
But
it
it
was
was
cool- it was
dude.
cool.
Affliction
Yeah.
shirt.
It was cool for on
the
location.
couture.
Tap out shirt.
Couture,
Extreme couture shirt.
But to that
Yeah.
point, it was cool that like with the on location.
What was the other one?
Which one?
Everyone used to wear
Reflex.
Christian Auger.
Yeah, Christian
Yeah.
Louis. I know
Christian
what you're talking
Auger.
The Tom
Yeah.
Hardy pants and all this shit.
about. That's 2008, bro. You guys taking me back.
So so it was none of that.
should've worn that
Everyone was like just wearing like simple clothes, like, you know, nothing flashy.
No, those are lady.
Not a
girl
lot
with
of tight
fur jacket.
MMA clothes or shirts, and like not
for a
every.
jacket. Wow.
Yeah,
She thought she was gonna get picked up by MMA fighters.
but
Cannabis
yeah. So
and
the
whatever.
crowd actually, I was expecting a different type of crowd, but compared to Survivor Series, because I was there too, this crowd was way more
less fans there, but louder.
lit, way more lit than Survivor Series. Lit.
Survivor Series sucked. I went to it too. It was whatever.
Did you go to Survivor? You were at
Yeah,
War
Yeah,
Games?
I saw these guys in the.
Yeah, War Games was a little disappointing because.
Well, the card was disappointing too. Like a lot of it wasn't that great.
no, I think everyone was expecting The Rock to show up or
Yeah.
Cena to show up, so we all waited until the match to be over and a surprise to happen, and it didn't. And so we're
Hey yo, it's your boy the Wrestling Classic Justin here, and I'm here to tell you guys about one of wrestling's best kept secrets for merchandise, officially licensed WWE and NXT merchandise, 500level.com. Check them out, 500level.com. Get officially licensed merchandise for the WWE, NXT, UFC, MLB, NBA, NHL. They got it all. If you join the Partnership Point program as a loyal customer, you will get discounts down the road. You can find merchandise for some of your favorite NXT stars that you can't find anywhere else. Javon Evans, Kalani Jordan, Carmen Petrovic, Lola Vice, Trick Williams. They got merchandise for everybody on NXT. You got OG shirts like this NWO shirt. You got big stars like the Queen Charlotte Flair. You get new designs like this new design for Lita. You get designs I helped out with, like this design for Dakota Kai, which I was a part of creating when Dakota didn't have those many shirts going on. You can get, like I said, NXT superstars like Carmen Petrovic and many others. You can get OGs like the none other than the Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. You can get CM Punk, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, anybody you want. Sami Zayn's 500level.com. Check them out. You can even get the bad guy, Razor Ramon. You get your OG, like I said, logo shirts, NWO, WWF, Survivor Series, Raw's War. 500level.com. Check them out. Join the partnership program. Some of the best quality shirts, premium quality, regular quality. Some of the best product you will find out there. Officially licensed WWE, NXT merchandise, and OG Legend stuff. 500level.com. Check them out. Keep doing the thing. We'll see you all later. Ooh, yeah.
But back really quickly to the on location.
This fly is pissing me the fuck off.
I know it's.
That's
we
what I
kill
thought,
it?
wait. But back to
I
the on
think it's
better.
location
How about the females?
experience. I will say that hospitality was
That we
great.
can win.
It is cool that they brought
Then
in.
we could kill it easier.
It is cool that they brought in bigger names than the fighters that were there for people to meet. It was cool.
Vancouver gets the shittiest cards, dude.
But it was cool that they brought
Just the
fighters.
absolute. The last couple fucking Vancouver cards were headlined by like female fighters.
No, did they have a
Like,
UFC
the best-
pay-per-view?
you know, the
Did they have a
best-
pay-per-view over here, or just
They
fight
had a
nights?
couple pay-per-views here. Like the first couple times they came here was like one time Chuck Liddell, one time Shane Carwin main evented.
Okay.
But so the thing Dana said is like they fucking charge so much for insurance here, so much for tax here. He's like, we'd like lose money coming to Vancouver.
Yeah.
He's like, Vancouver's like. fucking-
Let's be honest. Like with the American dollar being so strong, the Canadian dollar sucks.
Yeah.
I
I don't even know why they came to Vancouver.
When you can
Dude,
go to
I'm gonna
Vegas,
kill this fly, dude.
Yeah, when you go to Vegas,
I'm gonna fucking eat it, dude.
you can make more. And now with the overseas events like in Saudi and Dubai,
Oh yeah, 100%.
you're not
dude.
gonna come.
If
here.
I was fucking Dana, I'd be like, we're moving to Saudi Arabia permanently, man. Fuck everything, dude.
It's hard.
Even
not,
did you guys hear about the comedians that went over there? They got so much
Everyone
shit.
get-
why?
It's crazy. Athletes don't get shit.
No, but
comedians-
why? So what? Because they just think it's not.
No. So
Ethical?
basically, fucking the guy MBS or whatever.
Anyways,
Bitch.
I just want to say the hospitality was great. I had an enjoyable time. I've talked about it a million times, and
I had a great experience.
I try to take people to wrestling shows. I'm like, it doesn't matter if you don't watch wrestling. When they walk that curtain and they see that ring, they feel like a kid again. I walked that curtain, I saw an Octagon, and I was like, shit, like I've never been to a UFC event.
You feel like you're in high school.
I felt like I was in high school again.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in high school again. Like,
Well,
shit. Like 18-year-old Justin that used to watch George St. Pierre would have loved to be here with George St. Pierre. Like, that was the vibe. And to top it off, we got the experience of walking into the Octagon and stuff. And, like, I feel like we did it really quickly because we didn't know what we were allowed to do and not to do.
You guys should have started fighting. That was
But it was cool.
you guys should have started wrestling.
And every single person we talked to, whether they worked for On Location, worked for the arena, worked for UFC, were super nice, super friendly. You know, like I
and it's not even their fault. The only thing that I don't give them like a 5-star on was the food, but that's wrong.
because they didn't have the food.
What did they have?
The shrimp was pretty good, and the steak was alright.
You guys had steak?
Yeah, but he doesn't eat meat, so they didn't have much from. They had the pasta
You
first
just snuck one in.
and garlic bread. There wasn't many vegetarian options,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Yeah, that's your own fault, bro.
That's not his own fault. I was trying to be nice. I was also like, yeah, the food wasn't that good, but then I was like, but the shrimp was good. Actually, the steak was. I was like, oh, the chicken was good. I was like, okay, maybe. I was like, okay, maybe the meat stuff was good.
If there's
But,
one food, if there was one food I would tell you to try, it would be steak.
but also, like, I think because
A
UFC.
nice medium rare.
If I had to start
fucking
eating
steak.
meat, I think the first thing I'd probably have is tandoori chicken.
Really?
Yeah. No, fuck that, dude. Steak is the go-to.
A steak would change your mind.
Or maybe
Yeah.
a Big Mac.
No, fuck a Big Mac.
If you were in
you
high
want to go
school,
to the keg, you
I
want
would've
to get a
said that.
nice steak dinner with fucking...
But think about it. For a guy
A
who hasn't
beer?
tasted meat, like would I enjoy steak?
You would
I think
love
so.
steak. You would fucking love it.
yeah.
Okay.
Dude. If you got the proper one, seared, fucking...
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
add like
I don't
fucking
know.
garlic and
How
shit
about
on
this?
it.
At a
about
good
this?
place,
How
not
about
like a
this?
cheap
If
steak.
we get to 100,000 followers, by the end of the year, I'll go have steak with you.
Yeah? Oh, okay, done, bro. Done.
not
We're
gonna
doing it. We're going to buy the followers and do it.
But yeah, great
subscribers.
experience.
YouTube.
UFC is dope. I'm happy that
YouTube
UFC.
subscribers.
Fuck, I missed out I just wanted to go for the steak, bro. I would have ate it for the Arvy too.
We're at 50K subscribers.
Yeah, that's pretty
51,
good, man.
51.
We're getting
almost.
there. 51 almost.
That's pretty good, man.
But no, I enjoyed the experience. If and honestly, like once again, I think like
No,
I
honestly, tell us.
no I know, but no, I was about to say because
Honestly.
So is everything else you say bullshit?
Yeah.
sometimes
Right? That's
no,
it.
but honestly,
Honestly,
what I'm about to
tell you?
say is because I don't want people to think I'm just selling them on it, right? Like I can't sit here and be like, yo, On Location, go get it. Like I'm saying honestly, like I'm not
So
trying
what
to
is
sell
On
you.
Location?
I'm
It's like
not.
a thing
I'm saying like let me say what I'm saying.
Say it honestly, though.
No, I'm saying honestly. Like I'm not trying to say. I honestly mean this. Like I mean this from the
Honestly?
pure of my heart.
By pure of my
From the deepest.
You have a way
dark-
with words. It's like I'm never.
I'm fucking so
He reads
tired.
books.
You should become a poet.
I'm
You-
fucking tired.
Yeah, fucking late.
We also record this shit at like mid 1
Someone
a.m.
did tell me today. He's like, later, humble. I read your poetry. On the way out
Wow.
today.
Yeah.
right?
But he says it's a joke. But okay, honestly, I also think because we had the On Location experience, my experience is probably better. Because you're right, the card probably wasn't the best for a UFC, and like you know, it wasn't. They don't bring the best fighters here for that. But there was some really talented fighters. I'm not saying that either. But I just mean like. I think the fact it was a long day, but the fact that we had like the
You
free
become a
food,
politician, dude.
we had the
Fuck
free
wrestling
food,
classic.
we had
the way you can fucking walk a line is unbelievable.
and we had like, and if you want to drink those free drinks, like you didn't have to pay for alcohol. Like you could have
that
got
was
as
the best
hammered as
part.
you wanted before the fights. Like literally, that's a perk for alcoholics. Like you could have been like, and that, honestly, I met some people that came
Honestly.
from, and it was so cool because we met people that came from Williams Lake, from Prince George, from Montreal. We met a guy from Newfoundland, and they spent the money to come here to get the full trip because they want to see UFC and
Houston,
you know.
right?
Yeah,
Guys
and like
from
you don't,
Houston,
and like if
Seattle,
you
California,
hypothetically,
Mexico.
if you go to one of these
Shut the fuck
shows,
up. People came from
yeah,
Houston.
people
so like
They
hypo.
had UFC cards?
So
Okay.
hypothetically,
Fucking
wait,
morons. Why don't you go to Vegas and go to a good one?
if maybe they don't have passports,
No,
they
they've
can only travel in
gone to
Canada.
Vegas too. They've
How
gone
is
to
that
Vegas
even
too.
possible? You live in Houston. Dude, you can
But
drive there.
Houston, I meant like the Canadians. But I just feel like one thing that is like Arvy's most two recent event was SummerSlam and this, and they were like we had an experience On Location. And I think what it lets us do is it lets us talk to people and meet people that I don't think you do most of the time when you like just go with your friends and you just go in
Yeah,
and
and then
out.
you're just in your little bubble.
Like we
right?
were forced to talk to people because we were in this space with other people that bought this thing. So like,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is,
I
even if
actually
you
enjoyed
want to
those
go
conversations
alone,
with people.
if you are one of those people that wants to go alone, like you can, you'll make friends, you'll meet people, you have free
There's
drinks,
the fly.
free
If
food.
you go to the on
it's
location
on
thing?
Yeah, like it's.
And what is that? You get to sit in like
you get to sit in a hospitality box. There's free food and drinks at the beginning.
It's just it's an
There's meet and
experience
greet, so they
provided,
brought fighters in. You'll have to take pictures with them, this and that, take pictures pictures of the belt.
like an
You get to go into
all-inclusive
you get to go into the
No, for an
octagon,
event.
and on location does with WWE. They do with the NFL. They do with MLB. They do with everything.
you think
Kentucky.
you can go to the mirror?
They do the
we may. I don't know about you.
they do with the
I'll get
Kentucky.
a regular ticket.
They do with the Kentucky Derby. They do
I'll
it.
buy steak and fucking get it.
But they do all that stuff. I mean, honestly, a guy, one of our friends came with us to the event to walk us there, and they just let him in anyways. So
No way.
that because
So
he
honestly, you might get in.
and that was the truth. So honestly, there's a chance he might get in. Realistically, like
But
hypothetically.
if I didn't know any of the names on the card,
Yeah.
let's say that. I didn't know any of the names, even with the names visible to me. But if you eliminated the names and you just watched the fights,
Yeah.
it was great entertainment.
UFC has a good product.
They put on
Yeah.
the fights today. If you go back and watch it, they were very enjoyable.
And it goes back
like
to
take
what-
away the big star. You say they don't bring good fighters and whatnot. I
No,
don't
they
know
bring good
anyways.
fighters. They don't bring big names.
No, and to that point, like we
But
talked about
the
it.
fights were so entertaining that like we were all into
We
it.
talked about too because those people that aren't big names are hungrier to prove themselves and have
so
a good
it was
fight.
fun to watch.
Because they
all
want
that.
to get a big name.
They want to get to that point where they can chill, and it's like and only do the big
And
shows.
watching the main card today, I just realized like it's just going to be 5 rounds of boring takedowns.
And it was the main event was the boringest one. And that was the biggest
they
names.
just tried to do 5, and the guy quit.
They were like trying to get it to go to decision almost.
I don't know what the injury was, but he actually like quit.
Yeah.
They quit on the stool. He got hurt. But the main event was just 5 rounds of like tackling, hugging, holding each other down, where the other guys were.
And it's and also like in
swinging
terms of an
heavy, too.
experience, I don't know what it is in the water. I think it's like watching barbaric men fight and stuff. Like
Does it turn you on?
no, the fans in the crowd start fighting with each other, and there's like a fight in another section, and everyone's getting drunker and more rowdy and wanting to fight each other, and you're like, oh, like this is crazy. Like
You said
these
UFC
these
fight.
guys are insane. Like.
On location, bitch.
Like this, we were watching like the main event was kind of like whatever. They were doing a lot of grappling and stuff, like long term like holds and shit. That like most of us were paying attention to the fight in our section. So even when those guys got kicked out, everyone started cheering, and it wasn't for the fight in the ring
The
or the
fight in our
octagon.
section was better than that.
And everyone was like cheering, like they sang "na na na na" goodbye to the kids that got kicked out.
Wow.
So like
the
you know,
brown kids?
they were like
Thank God.
multicultural.
Okay.
Yeah, kept
Good. That makes
kept
me
our-
happy.
But you know, anyways, cool
Anytime
experience.
something fucked up happens and it's not brown people, I'm like, yeah.
Cool experience. I would definitely do it again. And I think like I don't know. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what
Honestly,
it was.
did you enjoy it? Or?
I did. The best was when the girls came out. My cousin texted me. He's like, "What the fuck? The girls are fighting now."
Women fight?
He was like, "They do this here too."
That's crazy.
Don't say his name. I wasn't trying to call him out.
he's like-
I'm gonna cut that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
He's like, "Fuck the."
Justin's cousin, he's the hardest guy to impress. Dude. You can fucking do a backflip like 10 times over. He'd be like, fuck, what?
That's it.
Whatever, man. Fucking whatever, dude.
Do 11, man. Then I'll like it.
That's nothing, dude. I don't give a fuck.
But anyways, that's just happened this week. If UFC comes to town, go to it. If you can get an on-location experience, I highly recommend it. And if you have a cameraman that wants to be an influencer, take him.
All right, I want to be a cameraman. Fuck, let's do it. That wants to be an
He's
influencer.
taking shots at me. Right?
Any final words, Arvy?
I think we got, like, who? Hey, can I ask you guys a question?
What?
Who would win in a fight, you or Arvy? A UFC, not a wrestling match.
Is
a
there money on
UFC.
the line?
There's money on the
It
line.
was money on the line, probably Arvy.
No, there's not money.
He's like, fuck this. I need that money. I got 3 kids.
There's not money on the line. There's subscribers on the line.
No, I don't care.
Then him.
You'll get
No,
Then-
but
You'll get 10,000
mine
followers.
depends on my mood because sometimes I'm like I can't even fight because I'm like this is funny. Why are you trying to hit me? But if I was pissed, then maybe.
Other than
I think Justin would probably. He has a weight advantage.
Wait a minute.
But
yeah.
Arvy has like the fucking,
Height and reach.
athletic ability.
You have a longer
Yeah.
reach. I don't know about athletic ability. But you have a bigger reach.
But Justin eats meat.
How does doing Keaton give you athletic ability?
People forget I played sports.
Yeah.
We talked about this on here.
You know, I played football.
You
I played
didn't want to
soccer.
be the
I
goalie.
played
So you think you
basketball.
would chicken Justin?
You wanted to eat your aloo sandwiches. I
Honestly,
remember.
tell me honestly.
At this age, I don't
Honestly.
know. At this age, it's tough to say.
I think I would beat the fuck out of both.
I think you think you're a UFC fighter. We're
Yeah,
gonna wrap it
you-
up.
I think I'm 17.
This guy's like, you know what? Back in the day, if I really tried, it could have been.
I was a Taekwondo black belt.
What
from,
was that
like,
Kevin James movie? Here comes the boom.
Here comes
That's
the boom,
Arvy.
yeah.
I mean, that's Bindy.
But you
Yeah,
also,
like a teacher. And
but the crew you with is also the guys like, let's get like a little buzzed up and let's get cocky with Bundy.
yeah.
That's what you guys
That
are.
was when
too.
I was in high school, dude.
Last
I was
story?
the biggest shit disturber.
Last story in
Now
wraps
I'm
up.
like a mature man.
It is funny because like there was like I told Arvy the story when we were there because there was this guy that yelled at us when we were walking out like, "Yo, wrestling classic, saw you in the Octagon," and I was like, it's so funny because these were the guys we used to scrap with in high school.
Wow.
And I remember this guy and I kicked him in the butt when he was beating up one of my friends and he turned around like roared. I'm like, "Whoa," and
So
I
now
ran
think
away.
about that. Think about that. He kicked a guy in the butt and ran
Okay,
away.
I think Arvy would.
No. But my point is, the point
I
is,
changed my pick.
the point. I was also like skinny, little, scrawny, like 16-year-old Justin
But
that had nothing to do with this fight. But I'm just saying it's cool that like
But
we
in
used to
fairness,
fight with
if
these
there
guys.
was a fight and like before we even get to the like tail of the tape,
Yeah.
I would probably fail my physical.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be
I
allowed
think
to fight.
Justin would too, bro.
No,
But
no,
I,
he wouldn't make the weigh-in, and I'm not gonna pass.
We wouldn't even be in the same weight class. They'd be like, no, these guys gotta fight each other.
Yeah.
One's a heavyweight, the other one's a fucking bantamweight.
Wait, this is like
OG UFC, OG.
They're gonna look at my
I remember, dude. I
back.
was telling,
They're gonna be like,
I was telling,
This
I was,
guy's
yo, if we
unfit
get to
for fight.
100,000 subscribers, the fight's on.
All right, got it.
No,
Let's do it. Let's do it.
No one's gonna
I'll be the
remember.
referee.
No one's gonna remember this by the time we get there.
I'll be
you
the
know,
referee.
we'll put on. a
One
show.
guy brings up, hey, remember when you guys said
You guys
that?
should do a wrestling match for charity, dude.
You
How
know,
funny
you know
would
what
that
I'm
be?
willing to do, if we can get to
Choreograph it.
once we get to 500,000 subscribers and we're still young enough,
if we're still young enough.
with headgear, we'll have a 12-round boxing fight.
Yeah, 12 rounds. Are you crazy?
Like
Wow.
we're
Do
not
like
gonna
3
last.
rounds.
We're not gonna last that long, but
You know what you guys should do?
Yeah, I'm gonna knock out Arvy in the first round.
You guys should. You know what you guys should honestly do? You guys,
I used to-
I'm gonna remember that comment for motivation.
you guys should start. You guys should start like wrestling in a promotion, man, like a tag team, man.
Oh, like you didn't fucking do this right.
You could be like Bret Hart and Jim Diamond.
Look at his punch. Oh,
No, that wasn't a real punch. This guy's so
show me a real
offended.
punch then.
I'm not gonna punch you right
Why
now.
don't you guys just fight right now, dude?
Holy
We need more
moly.
fucking viewers, dude.
Anyways,
Stop it
we're
all, man.
overtime again. These
The
are
end of
supposed.
our, you know,
These
the
are
whole
supposed to be
business
20.
relations over.
These are supposed to be 20 minutes long.
No,
We're
I'll
30.
take it over.
We're at 34 minutes.
I know what you're trying to do. You're just trying to get me out of the picture.
No, no.
He's trying to drive a wedge
Ride his
between us.
coattails. Hey,
He's,
man. Oh,
he's
yeah, I
like,
get
you know
to ride
what?
his coattails.
Deep down inside,
Nobody else.
he's like, I should have been at that UFC event today. What the
No,
fuck?
I had no desire to go to that UFC, dude.
But on experience, on experience, you would have had a great
On
time.
location, I would
on
be eating steaks
location,
and shit.
on experience.
I would
I'm
be
trying to get to
eating
RV,
steaks.
one location. But
I'm down to go to on location and just eat.
dude, that's all I did.
Yeah.
Besides, I didn't have any coffee or cha or anything.
Yeah,
we went
we actually
downstairs.
had
Coffee
Yeah.
would have killed your appetite.
No, it was
No,
great.
we actually went downstairs, bought coffees, and came back upstairs
Yeah.
because they had
Wow.
a coffee there. So I don't know.
Some guys probably buying beers saw you guys buying coffees. Like, what a bunch of pussies these guys are.
Ah, man.
Probably.
Because I would have said that. So.
We're covering the event.
I assume that about us anyways. So I wouldn't blame other people thinking about that.
Anyways, when I told my cousin that we went to go eat Indian food after and I was having cha, he's like, wow.
Wow.
No.
As I was
Look at the
reading on
people
some-
Where'd
he
you
was
guys
with,
go
all
after?
right?
Tasty.
They were no different looking than us, sorry.
Who?
Your cousin's friends. They looked almost like us.
But they went to the Victor, bro.
They were
cooler.
he was having so much
Were
fun.
they all wearing denim too?
No.
They were Canadian tuxedo. This guy's a fully changed man.
Look at me, man.
This guy's a fully changed. He's
Look,
like, I'm
I'm
in
You
a.
should start a fashion blog, man.
I think I should be a
This
model.
guy's an influencer.
Macho Man t-shirt.
Waters in the house.
I'm going to a wedding. I'm gonna wear a Macho Man.
Yeah, he's wearing Razor Ramon socks. Just look.
Yeah, wow. That's pretty cool.
All right, guys, keep doing the
Oh,
thing.
later.
We'll see y'all next time. We're wrapping this up.
Yo, follow us.
Thanks for
Follow
having
us
me.
first
And
before
follow the
cutting us
Wrestling
off.
Classic on Instagram
Green
and on
City Toys,
YouTube.
Subscribe to our account. What else do internet people do? Like our stuff.
Like,
share,
subscribe, comment, engage. Tell your friends to tell a friend
Ask
to
us
tell a
questions.
friend.
Tell us what you want us to talk about.
Holy fuck. I think you guys overdid it there.
Why?
No, I'm just fucking around. I don't know. Just fucking watch the thing and press like and comment.
Are you glad? Are you gonna thank us for having you
And
again?
thanks for having me
Thanks
again.
for coming, man. Today.
Yeah, I
Nice
know.
to
I'm,
see you.
I'm here, dude. I'm down. It's just, I might miss a week or two, man.
Yeah. Anyways, keep doing the thing.
My
We'll see-
life is a gong show, bro.
Keep doing the thing. We'll see y'all next time.